According to the esoteric cosmic reintegration chronicle, our world's true history stretches far beyond conventional record. The introduction to this trilogy admits that much of humanity's distant past is unknown or considered legend. Here we adopt a documentary tone, treating each epoch as if it were a newly revealed secret history. The narrative begins some 3,000 BC, when Earth was first seeded by extraterrestrial life. Advanced beings placed specially created humanoids on the planet, primitive prototypes with powerful instincts but without the light of reason. These beings were trial-run settlers for Earth's environment. Over the next million years, various experiments refined these humans. Between 1,000 and 950,000 BC, 4 distinct groups of improved humanoids were brought to Earth for a final test of adaptation, especially to its gravity. About 40,000 of these gray-skinned pioneers, ranging from 0.6 to 2.0 meters tall, were scattered worldwide, marking the first chapter of humanity's evolution. Then, around 800,000 BC, a second wave of more evolved beings arrived from other planets. These benevolent visitors, having adjusted themselves for Earth's conditions, began constructing a mysterious cosmic gate on our world. Their purpose was to anchor Earth to the larger cosmic community. Far from Earth, a cosmic drama unfolded. Around 742,000 BC, the proud archangel Lucifer grew restless in his home star system. By 687,000 BC, he rebelled openly, and for 68,000 years his followers spread dissent across the heavens. Finally, in 619,000 BC, the universe retaliated. The Earth and other rebellious worlds were severed from interstellar contact. A severe cosmic isolation was enforced. Stranded and cut off, the first exiled groups, victims of the rebellion, began to land on Earth, arriving either as spirits or aboard veiled ships. By 100,000, BC Earth had become the last and only rebel planet. The entire legacy of Lucifer's insurrection was now concentrated here. On Earth, cataclysmic events reshaped civilization. In 63,000 BC, the first great Atlantean catastrophe struck, collapsing ancient cultures and plunging the world into a 23,000-year slumber. Millennia later, 40,000 BC brought an unprecedented influx. Roughly 5 billion exiled souls poured in from the cosmos. Most arrived as disembodied spirits or in hidden craft, remnants of the rebellion's expurgation processes. By this time, Earth's total population, incarnated and disincarnated, is said to have reached some 25 billion. Around 12,000 BC, a second collapse erased the last of Atlantis. Finally, about 11,000 BC, the last great horde descended. Mere hundreds of thousands of spirits, some from the Capella and Antares star systems. These were the final outcasts, settling into the world we now recognize. As conventional history approaches, mystical figures emerge. The chronology credits 4000 BC with the arrival of a guiding intelligence. Jehovah, who took over Earth's evolution and coordinated a master's team working in secret. According to this tale, Jehovah oversaw humanity for millennia, then completed his mission and withdrew around 300 BC, after which extraterrestrial watchers quietly monitored our development. The story then recounts 27 AD in Palestine, the crucifixion of the Master, Jesus, an event that coincided with the final exile of Lucifer. Lucifer himself was finally banished from the physical world, while his lieutenant, Satan, assumed control of the remaining rebellion. This period can be portrayed with solemn reverence. Desert hills at dawn, a silhouetted figure on a cross beneath a brooding sky, symbolizing both spiritual suffering and redemption. In the modern age, subtle stirrings of cosmic contact reappear. The timeline notes that 1940 AD was a turning point. People on Earth began to perceive extraterrestrial presences once again. UFO sightings and New Age revelations were interpreted as preparatory steps toward Earth's cosmic reintegration. Finally, in 1993 AD, a climactic reconciliation occurred. Even Satan received compassionate aid from higher spiritual forces and was gently removed from the astral planes. In other words, the last symbol of rebellion was embraced and lifted away. Visually, this might be shown as bright light flooding the night sky over Earth, spacecraft gliding peacefully among stars, or two contrasting figures, darkness and light, joining hands above a globe. In conclusion, this cosmic reintegration chronology suggests that humanity's true story may be far more vast and strange than our textbooks reveal. It treats myths and revelations as if they were literal annals of history, inviting us to reconsider the ancient past. As the documentary voice might intone, perhaps we have barely scratched the surface of our origins. Viewers are left with an open question and an invitation to explore further the hidden history of our world, looking to both the archaeological record and the cosmic myths that surround us. As conventional timelines begin to overlap with recorded history, the narrative quietly shifts from vast cosmic movements to subtle interventions on Earth itself. Around 4000 BC, according to this chronology, a supervisory intelligence known as Jehovah assumes direct responsibility for Earth's evolutionary course. This was not a god in the mythological sense, but a highly advanced coordinator tasked with stabilizing a planet burdened by millennia of spiritual congestion and unresolved exile. From this point forward, human civilizations begin to accelerate. Agriculture emerges, writing appears, and complex societies rise along the great rivers of Mesopotamia, Egypt, and the Indus Valley. These developments, the chronicle suggests, were not accidental, but guided, nudged carefully to restore order and coherence to a species carrying both terrestrial and extraterrestrial legacies. Behind the visible progress, unseen forces were at work. Teams referred to as the Masters operated discreetly, influencing culture, ethics, and spiritual frameworks while avoiding overt interference. Their objective was simple but immense: prepare humanity to function independently, without reliance on external cosmic governance. By 300 BC, this guiding mission is declared complete. Jehovah withdraws from the terrestrial environment, leaving humanity to navigate its own evolutionary path. From this moment onward, extraterrestrial involvement becomes indirect, observational rather than directive. Humanity stands, for the first time, largely on its own. Yet the ancient conflict had not entirely resolved itself. In 27 AD, a pivotal event occurs, one that echoes far beyond religious interpretation. The crucifixion of the Master, known historically as Jesus, is portrayed here not only as a spiritual sacrifice, but as a cosmic intervention point. At this moment, Lucifer, long associated with rebellion and fragmentation, is finally removed from the terrestrial sphere. His influence, which had shaped Earth's unseen dimensions for hundreds of thousands of years, is severed. What remains of the rebellion falls under the command of Satan, described not as a horned demon, but as a residual intelligence presiding over unresolved karmic structures. From this point forward, humanity's struggle becomes internal rather than cosmic, a battle of consciousness rather than star systems. For centuries, the world moves forward unaware of these hidden layers. Empires rise and fall. Science replaces myth. Religion fragments into doctrine. And yet, beneath the surface, the planet slowly prepares for reintegration. The year 1940 AD marks a subtle but unmistakable shift. Humanity begins, once again, to perceive what had long been invisible. Reports of unidentified aerial phenomena emerge across the globe. Advances in physics challenge classical reality. Spiritual movements resurface, echoing ancient ideas of unity and higher consciousness. According to the chronology, this is no coincidence. Earth has entered the final phase of preparation. By 1993 AD, the process reaches a quiet conclusion. With assistance from what the text calls higher spirituality, even Satan, the last administrator of the rebellion, is released from the terrestrial astral planes. There is no final battle, no apocalypse. Instead, there is resolution. The cycle that began millions of years earlier comes to an end not through destruction, but through reconciliation. This moment is referred to as cosmic reintegration, the return of Earth to the greater network of conscious worlds. From this perspective, humanity is not a failed experiment, nor a sleuthy accident of evolution, but a convergence point, shaped by trials, exiles, guidance, and long isolation. Our myths, religions, and symbols become fragments of a much older memory, distorted by time but persistent in form. Whether interpreted as literal history or symbolic cosmology, the chronology presents a single provocative idea: that humanity's past may be far deeper, far stranger, and far more interconnected than we have ever imagined. And if that is true, then the story is not over. It is only now beginning. If this chronology holds even a fragment of truth, then humanity is living in a rare interval of history, a moment after isolation, but before full remembrance. The age we call modern may in fact be a transition, an adjustment period in which old cosmic influences have faded, while new awareness has yet to fully emerge. Today's world reflects that tension. Technological mastery grows faster than wisdom. Ancient symbols reappear in modern culture, stripped of context yet charged with meaning. Myths once dismissed as superstition resurface through science, psychology, and even astronomy. It is as though fragments of a forgotten memory are rising to the surface of human consciousness, demanding to be re-examined. Perhaps this explains humanity's enduring fascination with the stars. Our instinct to search the skies, to question our origins, and to sense that we are part of something larger may not be curiosity at all, but recognition, a distant echo of experiences carried across incarnations, civilizations, and eras. From this perspective, history is no longer a straight line from primitive to advanced. It is cyclical. Civilizations rise, fall, and leave traces, not only in stone and artifacts, but in the collective psyche of our species. Atlantis, divine messengers, celestial wars, these may not be fantasies, but symbolic records of events too vast to be preserved by conventional means. If Earth has truly been reintegrated into a broader cosmic order, then the responsibility now rests with humanity. There are no overseers left to guide us, no external masters to correct our course. What we choose to become from this point forward is entirely our own decision. The question is not whether we were influenced from the stars, but whether we are ready to stand as equals among them. So ask yourself, if our past is far older and more complex than we've been taught, what does that mean for our future? Are we merely observers of history or active participants in the next stage of it? If this hidden chronology resonates with you, leave a comment below. What part of this story feels most plausible to you or most unsettling? And if you want to explore more forgotten histories, ancient mysteries, and the unanswered questions of human origin, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Because the deeper we look into the past, the clearer the future may become.